So what looks like is going to be a huge day in this run-in. We'll start off with Newcastle versus Chelsea. And then Forest have got to get the job done against Leicester. Welcome to a double watch-along. Afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to the watch-along, a rivals one for Newcastle United versus Chelsea. And which way do we want this to swing? I have no idea. As always, do me a massive favor. Make sure you're running them likes up. Make sure you've subscribed as well if you are new. And this game's big. I still think Chelsea or a draw is Forest's best option, but I am open to suggestions, that's for sure. St. James's Park is looking like a fortress, very black and white there. Big up Muhammad, hope you're well. Big game. He's saying Newcastle. Peter, clearly a Chelsea fan. How you doing, Pete? Chelsea to win, says Rowan. Matt saying, hate to say it, but come on, Chelsea. Paul, let's get strapped in for an afternoon of football. AD saying Newcastle. Muhammad saying Newcastle. Give me your reasons, guys. I'm open to being convinced. I think anything bar a Newcastle win is best for Forest. Even though I want Newcastle in the top 5, obviously just not at our expense. But it's too hard to call. It's too hard to call. This top 5 is a crazy run-in right now. Big up, Sean. Hope you're well. 3 stars saying Newcastle. For those of you saying Newcastle, talk to me and tell me why. Why are you saying Newcastle over Chelsea? I'm interested. Matt saying draw is the best case scenario. I'm not convinced on a draw. I don't know. For me, what I would say, let me just get into the match day screen. What I would say is I just feel that it's important to get ourselves into the top 5, and we can't with a draw. Do you get me? It's like it needs to be a non-draw. Who said it here? Yeah, this is exactly it. If Newcastle lose to Chelsea and Arsenal and we win our 2 games, we get Champions League, so to Chelsea. That was true until Villa beat Bournemouth yesterday, which has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons for sure. Michael saying Newcastle. Paul saying Newcastle to win, Chelsea have harder fixtures. I disagree. I think Newcastle have the harder fixtures. Chelsea 1 away win in 6. But with Lavia playing, honestly, I think he is absolute top notch. If Newcastle lose to Chelsea and Arsenal and we win 2 games, we get Champions League. That's not right, bro. It would have been right if it wasn't for... If Villa had dropped points, even drew yesterday, I think that would have been the case. Newcastle have Arsenal, think they lose to them. Chelsea have Man U, so 3 win. Exactly my thinking, bro. Exactly my... Look, bottom line is, we still got to do our job. We've still got to do a job. Problem with the draw, I understand how it's beneficial, but I feel at this stage, you want to be in the places. You know what I'm saying? If we're in the places, then it just feels more beneficial for me. It's going to the last game, which I hate. I don't think there's a scenario where it doesn't go to the last game now. Skills, big up to CB with the black spray. If Chelsea lose, then we can capitalize on their mistake and overtake them. If Chelsea lose, then it puts it in our hands. But do you trust Forest on a final day shootout? Let's not forget Stoke settings and all that. LB keeps saying not lost in 10, forgetting we beat him, so it's 8. I think he's counting cup matches and stuff. I think. All right, the teams are out. We'll have the usual stuff. We'll also, this is very tight to the Forest game, so there'll be a little bit of a crossover, but we'll get it all figured out and sorted. Would love to see Never a Foul Jimmy's reaction if Newcastle win. Man, me and Jimmy were going at it last night, man. Big time at it. It was quite a fun episode. Newcastle win and Forest win today, we go 5th. Yeah, but if Chelsea win and Forest win, we go 5th as well. This is what I'm saying. Look, I think you can argue any of the scenarios working out for Forest. All 3 are technically good as long as we win. But my gut feeling says Chelsea to win, Newcastle to lose their next 2 games. But Villa have got 2 easy games. Their games are now easier than us. They're easier than us. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Yeah, that would be nice, bro. I can't see it, though. I can't see it. Okay, so they're on the pitch. I'll run comms for you guys. I've had a crazy morning already with my under 14s, man. We had to win to get promotion. It was a top 5 race. Well, technically a top 4 race, right? 1-0 down at halftime. The boys playing like absolute crap. I changed from a 3-4-3 to a 4-3-3. The ball, with about 10 minutes to go, we're still 1-0 down, right? The ball hits the ref about 35 yards out. We get a drop ball. My son hits it from 35 yards out and top bins it, man. 1-1. Unbelievable. Then 2 minutes later, we just applied the pressure, got the second goal, go 2-1 up. And then with 2 minutes to go, the ref gives them a dubious penalty. They score it 2-2. And then in the last minute, we get a breakaway down the right-hand side, ball crossed in, tap in 3-2. Man, the scenes were crazy. All right, this game is up and running. There's a poll up, which result you'd rather prefer. So we got the win, but man, I'm like, my heart's already like aged another 10 years. Crossed there by Chelsea. It's gone behind for an early corner to Chelsea. Yeah, big up, Anthony. Thank you, man. But yeah, 3-2 win, promoted. Crazy times since under 14's world, man. And let's get you guys the stats and everything. Harry, it's a huge day today. It's an absolute massive day. All right, corner for Chelsea. It's going to be taken. I can't tell who's that. He's bent over like that. I can't tell who's taking it. Skill saying top 5: Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, City, Forest. Maybe. Well, you don't think Chelsea are going to get it? Can't you make that clock bigger, so because that's as big as I can make it, bro. 1 minute, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, here comes the corner. Enzo will take it. It's crap. It's to the near post, headed away. Palmer puts it back in, headed upwards and behind for another. No, Pope just about keeps it in. I don't care who gets top 5, but for the sake of the race, I hope you win and this matches a draw. I don't know if I want to draw. Here comes Gordon, though, down the left. He's into the box. Casado, a little bit of a miss there, but he gets it. And Gordon's down. He's giving it away to Grimero. It comes out to Murphy on the right. He's drilled it in as a tap-in goal. Goal. Tonali scores. Tap-in. 1-0 Newcastle. Chelsea all over the place. 1-0 to Newcastle. First attack, 1-0. There's a hint of offside, but I think he's onside. The good build-up. There's Tonali from about 6 yards out, taps it in from the cross on the right-hand side. Chelsea's defense nowhere to be seen. And Sanchez is looking a bit sheepish, you have to say. Ball played down the left to Gordon. He'd got in behind Casado, and then it was cleared away by Trevor Chalobah. I don't know what Lavi was doing there. Lost it to Tonali, spread out to the right-hand side. The ball's in. He's onside. There's a lovely ball. I think it might have been Willock who's put it in. And then Tonali taps it in with his left foot. And Chelsea now with it all to do. Unmarked. Where's the defense, Chelsea? Where's the defense there? You gotta say Sanchez diving like a donkey. Oh, he kind of hit it into the ground and it bounces over the keeper. Great start by Newcastle. Tonali with the goal. Is this good for us? I don't know, bro. I don't know anymore. It's not offside. It's onside. And let me just get you guys the stats. I only got time to get the stats up or the let's get that up for you there. Great start for Newcastle. If you're a Geordie in here, you gotta be feeling good about things. Oh, clearance there by Pope. He slips, but he gets it forward. It's well controlled, but recovered by Newcastle. All that matters is our result. Facts, absolute facts. Ball being passed around here and then passed out. Is there an injury or something? I don't know what's happened. I think Harvey Barnes looks injured. And he's down. I gotta say, Villa did the business yesterday. It's not easy at Bournemouth. Yeah, Villa did well. That was a huge result for Villa because I think they win their next 2 games, if I'm being honest with you. Man U and Spurs, man. That's almost better than Leicester and West Ham. Well, I think it is better than Leicester and West Ham. So that now puts Newcastle into 3rd. Chelsea on 63. Newcastle on 66. Forest on 61. And Villa on 63. We have to win today, guys. We have to win today. Wolfie, would you start Wood or Taiwo today? I'd go Wood, bro. I don't think either striker's in that great form, but Wood does tend to score against Leicester. City and Arsenal could be the ones to watch. You know what? Arsenal, man. I'm just saying. Arsenal could miss out if they don't beat Liverpool today. Sophie, big up to Sophie. Up the effing tune, she says. Barnes is down here getting a lot of treatment. We must, says Sophie. You must too, Sophie. You must. Geordie boy win gets us back in top 5 if we do the business. Yeah, either team wins when we get into the top 5. A draw doesn't. Big up, Andy. How you doing? Everyone's going to be on 67. Well, apart from Chelsea at this rate. Yeah, but Wood scores against Leicester, bro. He always does. Throw in for Newcastle. Tonali chests it down. Ball's hoofed forward to no one really. In fact, goes straight out for a throw-in. It's thrown in quickly. Chalobah picks it up. Halfway in the Chelsea half there. There's a short pass. Now Caicedo back to Chalobah. He goes back to Sanchez. Is there a bozo moment there? No, he clips it over the onrushing Gordon and finds Chalobah. Chalobah with a long ball down the line. Something for Jackson to chase. He can't get there. And Livramento picks it up. Cuts into the middle. Lays it back. And then a long clearance to the right. Too much on it. And it'll go out for a Newcastle throw-in. We need lots of goals. Yeah, like we should in theory be saying it's not who's going to win today, it's by how many. You know what I mean? Sanchez on the ball here. Gives it short to Caicedo. He lays it off to Colwill. Afternoon, Gary. Hope you're well, bud. And then he clips the ball down the line aimlessly, and that's easy enough for Pope to pick it up. Rolls it back into his box and picks it up. Ball thrown to the left-hand side. Who's their number 33? They playing Burn at left back. Not much in that challenge. It's a free kick, though. You're about 30 seconds behind live stream. Okay, for the millionth time, there is always a delay from YouTube when someone streams, man. Like, sometimes it's 20, 30, 45. Sophie's not Matt's sister, man. 4-0 Chelsea, 4-0 Forest, and the goal difference is gone with Chelsea. It's an interesting point. Ball thrown back in. Livramento now. Plays it all the way back. Burn. Diagonal clearance long. Not great control. Ball played forward to the middle. Isak turns it and it's then picked up by, who is that? It's on the right-hand side. There's a chance here for a cross. Ball's whipped in, blocked by Colwill. The shot was by Barnes. There'll be a throw in here. It'll be different for everyone, Susan. Like, that clock is where I'm at, right? So match yourselves up with that clock. If I'm ahead of you, pause the YouTube stream, get yourself in line. Shout out to you, Matt. Shout out to you. Throw in to Newcastle from the right-hand side, level with the penalty spot. Not a great throw in. Chelsea might be able to come away. Good defending there, but he's offside, surely. Not given. Newcastle with the press here in the right-hand side. And then the ball's whipped in, headed away by Colwill. Tonali wins the second ball. And then it's laid off here. Now the cross. He looked like he was going to cross it. Now the cross comes in for Newcastle. Cleared by Chelsea. Newcastle started really well here. Burn plays it out to Livramento on the left-hand side. Gives it to Flash Gordon. Goes down the byline. Cuts the ball back. That's a nice ball to Livramento. Should have shot, didn't. Now gets surrounded. He had a chance to shoot. He should have taken it. Burn, though, clips it forward. Lavia gets the clearance there. And then a long clearance for Miss Jackson to chase. He doesn't get there. Burn plays it to Tonali. Ball played forward, swept to the right-hand side by Bruno, and he finds Murphy's Law. Bruno makes the overlapping run. Murphy cuts inside instead. Now he goes out wide to Bruno. Ball's whipped in. There's a chance there, and Sanchez comes off his line quickly and bowls the ball out. Cole Palmer now. Couple of step overs. He's cornered here, goes down, wins a free kick to Chelsea. Hey, Kitty, what you saying? Do we have any interest on this game anymore? I don't know. We do. We just don't want to draw, I think. I gotta admit, Wolfie, I'm against you in the cup. I want Tottenham to win it. Bro, I'm backing Tottenham. What are you talking about? I'm backing Tottenham. Allow Man U scumbagging to the Champions League, man. I think Ibrahim will start today. Well, I'll tell you some insider news if you guys want. Murillo's fit. Murillo's fine. Colwill back to Sanchez. Sanchez clears it long. Headed away by Livramento. Flicked on by Dan Burn. Who have Newcastle got at the back here? I feel like they got 7 defenders. Ball launched forward for Chelsea. So who's your back two here? You got Botman and Burn, is it? Oh, that's nice. Barnes crosses it in, headed away by Casado. Not very far. Chested down by Bruno. Takes a pot shot, but it goes behind. What do you think the best outcome is on this? I think a Chelsea win or a non-draw probably is the best way to say it. I hear you, Tali, man. I don't want either team to win. Is it a back three? Interesting. Shaw, Botman, but it felt like he had about 100 defenders there. Sanchez clears it long. So what are you doing here? Are you playing Murphy as a wing back or Barnes as the wing back? Here come Chelsea, Lavia to Cucurella. I haven't seen him at all yet. Wolfie, is Lavia still better than Zubimendi? Yeah, man. Lavia is an absolute baller, man. Can they both lose? If they both get 5 men sent off at the same time, they throw the game. I want to tell you all a secret. I used to support Man U. Muhammad, man, don't say things like that. At least you saw the light. At least you saw the light. Murphy right wing back. Yeah, that's interesting. Eddie Howe spicing it up a little. He hasn't done that much, has he? Because usually Livramento could play on that right side, but he switched him over to the left. I would bench Murillo today in case. I feel it's a Jota day. He's playing, bro. He's playing. Anyway, Chelsea on the ball here. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Don't forget, we got the Forest game coming up, then the player ratings, and then Grumpy Old Reds. And then I got to hightail it down to Heathrow. I got a long day. Would you take Lavia over Anderson? For me, Lavia, I'd play him as a 6, bro. That's what I'd take him. That's well in there by Lavia. Doesn't win the ball. Now Newcastle can break. Here they come with Harvey Barnes. Plays it out to Murphy. They're in the box here. It's poor there by Murphy, man. Poor. It'll go for a Newcastle throw-in. Yeah, Anthony, man, it's a busy day. I've been awake since like 8 as well. I'm tired. Yeah, I got to pick my mum up from the airport. Here's Bruno. He goes back. Ball squares to Botman's holiday. Chelsea win is better. I agree, Simon. I agree. Because of the Arsenal game. Here comes Flash Gordon down the left. Cuts inside and forced back a little bit. So look, there's a poll there for you guys to choose which you think's better. My personal opinion is a Chelsea win. You're up nice and early, Anthony. Bloody hell. All right, Isak, ball's flicked round. That's a turn of pace there, but the bounce doesn't favor him. And Chalobah picks up the pieces. Nervous for the game today. I'm a little worried as well, bro. But it's Leicester, surely. Surely, man. Well, get your votes into the poll. We'll have a look at it. Proxa, it's in our hands anyway. It's in our hands as it is. If Newcastle lose, it takes it out of their hand. Does it? No, not quite. Newcastle in the box here. Isak plays it wide to Barnes. Back to Isak. Edge of the box. Goes for a quick 1-2, but Cucurella's there. Newcastle have been the better team for the first 16 minutes. Comfortably. They're not, Daniel. They're not. Yeah, Simon, I've done all the number crunching, and my calculations say Chelsea have got a chance here. Jackson's gone too wide, though. He's in the box now. Goes to the byline, crosses it in. There's no one in there, and it'll be picked up by Flash Gordon. Yeah, but Matt, you say that, but Chelsea have got Man U next at home before Man U are playing their stupid Europa final game. Where FFTV's going on a holiday with you this summer? Well, I don't know if I'm going on a holiday this summer. The missus wants to. I don't know. We need Chelsea on the beach and resting their team for the cup final. Yeah, but that equation is gone. That equation is gone. Or is it? You'd need, for that to happen, you need Villa to lose to Spurs, and I can't see that. Yes, mate, I'm at the City Ground now. We need Newcastle to win, then lose to Arsenal next week. That doesn't help us, bro. You got it wrong. You got that wrong. That doesn't help us. If you want Newcastle to lose to Arsenal, you need them to lose this one as well. Because, you can't play out a draw. They wouldn't be safe because of Aston Villa. Because of Aston Villa. Ball's in the box. Isak with a shot, hits it into the ground. It's poor. Villa, yeah, exactly. Villa will get to 69. Forest will be on 67, so draw's not enough. Yeah, exactly so. Assuming they drew or lost. Newcastle are on 66 now. So if they beat if they beat Arsenal next, that puts them on 70. There is an option we go into the final day level on points with Arsenal. Also, let's not forget City crapped the bed yesterday. Chelsea win today, and against Newcastle, they're on 69. Yeah, exactly. This is why that Everton loss last minute was so big. Here comes Chelsea, though. Midweki on the overlap. Crosses the ball in. There's a chance there, headed away by Livramento. Picked up by Cole Palmer, edge of the box. Shot blocked. Shot again. Deflects. Goes behind for a corner. Does the draw guarantee us Europe? Yes. It's a decent chance there for Chelsea, but not converted. Chelsea, ball whipped in, well claimed by Pope. The Everton result was ridiculous. At that point, we should have settled for a draw. Yeah. Ball cleared by Newcastle. Out to the right-hand side. Nice ball in. That might reach him. Oh, my God. Sanchez comes out and clears house. Do we need Newcastle to draw? No, we want no draw. Sorry, Mike came through for us. Love that, man. Yeah, big up. Sorry, Mike, man. We need him to do one more against Arsenal. Yeah, Derby got the record now. Again, the record is intact. 3 wins is the best outcome. Yeah, but what I'm trying to do is put a scenario together where Forest don't need a win against Chelsea and Chelsea don't need the win. Now, for that to happen, somehow or other, Spurs have to pull out a miracle away to Villa, which I can't see. Lavia on the ball now. Chelsea slowly working their way back into this game. Newcastle, for me, been in top in the first 20 minutes. Cucurella now plays the ball to Enzo. I don't know, 3-star. If Sheffield come up next season, they could beat it quite comfortably. Ball's whipped across to the right-hand side and Chalobah. Big up to you, Anthony. Chalobah plays it back to Colwill. Everyone in the Newcastle half barring Colwill here, but Cucurella goes all the way back to the keeper. I thought draw was the worst option. Draw means we don't get into the top 5. That's the thing here. It's not. Oh, that's a poor pass by Sanchez, given away to Newcastle. Free kicks given though. Wolfie, you really thought Gyökeres would come to Forest? When have I said that? Just because I do a video to say there's been links and Forest have inquired about him doesn't mean I think he's going to come to Forest. Ball launched forward. Jackson will pick this up. Cuts inside. He's so crap. Goes to the bylines. Kicked away. It'll be a corner to Chelsea. I don't know why you think we're going to... If you win this one, Sophie, I want you to beat Arsenal because that means Arsenal could be out of the running. Well, I say that. We'll need to win against Southampton to qualify. Otherwise, Arsenal miss out on Champions League. Here comes the corner. Ball's whipped in. It's terrible. Cleared by, I think that was Murphy. Goes behind for another corner. It was a poor clearance from him. It's 1-0 to Newcastle. Tonali with the goal. Let's see if this corner's any better. In it comes. It's whipped in. It's a high out swinger headed away by, was that Botman? Shot by Casado, drags it wide. He's claiming a corner, nothing doing. No corner there, man. It didn't touch him. Eddie was in Greece last weekend, had a meeting. The report said it was the first name on the list was Douglas Luiz. I'm fully expecting Douglas Luiz to be at Forest next season. I do not like either of those links, Sean. There's a video over on Patreon on those two. All right, goal kick taken. Cucurella with a weird back pass. Sanchez meets it on the volley. And then it's cleared forward by Newcastle. If Liverpool had just beaten Chelsea last week, then Chelsea would have been in major trouble. But that just messed up the whole thing. Arsenal finishing in sixth in what was a 2-horse race. Man, it would be so funny, man. So funny. Make sure you've hit the like, guys. Make sure you've hit the like. Just seen the Diaz interview about Southampton, and there's man, Diaz is just a baby. Southampton's admin are just one of my favorites, man. They really are. That one they gave to Derby, sorry, did we give you hope? Was just hilarious, man. All right, free kick taken, long towards the right-hand side, flicked forward. Flicked again by Dan Burn and then headed away. But only as far as Bruno. Nice feet there. Ball work to the right. He's in behind here to the byline, is crossed and then cleared away by Chalobah. Nice run by Murphy, just kind of bowling his way through. It's bubbled to Barnes, takes the shot, is weak. Straight at Sanchez. Forest definitely win today. I've already seen one of my teams lose with 0.3 seconds left, says Anthony. Well, I saw my under-14s win with 30 seconds left on the clock to get promotion. Is that a sign? Is that a sign? Cucurella now on the ball. Plays it down the line. Laid off to Lavia. Been a bit quiet this first half. He squares it to Casado. Big up, Tom. Hope you well. I saw Rob on Crypto drinking after Brentford game at Trent Nav. You were starstruck. Don't know how you saw the stars of those two blocking your view, Tom. Go up and say hi to them if you see them, man. It does their ego all the good. Neutral fan here, no disrespect. Not many neutral fans would be predicting Forest to get Europe at the beginning of the season. So in my eyes, you've exceeded expectations. Yeah, we agree, man. But my perspective is we've been third for so long. Expectations change. Go talk to Rob. He really does, man. He gets so excited. Bless him. I agree, Harry. That's my stance on it. All right, we're nearly half an hour into the game. It's Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Afternoon, Sean. Hope you're well, bud. And here come Newcastle down the left-hand side. Up the Rob. I don't think it's the weather for the lucky hat today. I told him to burn that, man. Afternoon, Forest with the red and white circles. Big up to you. Hi, Mark. How you doing? So throw in here to Newcastle. Livramento will take it. Waiting for the other ball to get off the pitch. Ball thrown in. Livramento gets it back. Goes to Dan Burn. And then back to Pope. We'll play that to the right-hand side. Interesting pass. Makes its target. Now Bruno clips a long diagonal. That is nearly a decent ball, but cut out by Casado. And then Sanchez goes cell style and goes long. I don't think so, Georges. I think a win either way. The better option for me is a Chelsea win, but who knows, bro? Who knows? No one's predicting anything right on this run-in thing. It's crazy. Say that gives away a free kick. He's not happy about that. Wasn't your prediction 3-1 to Chelsea? I can't remember, man. Still could be. Still could be. Afternoon, Greg. Hope you're well. Yeah, but James, the draw doesn't put us into the top 5. We've got to be in it. We got to be in it. Wait, who have Chelsea got next? It's Man U, isn't it? Man U have got their cup final a couple of days later. They're playing the kids. Here comes Palmer on the ball. Out wide to Cucurella. Back to Palmer. Everyone give me your top 5 as you think now. Ball's whipped in towards the back post. Easy for Pope. And Chelsea are not at it at all. Any news on where Forest will have the preseason tour? Not in America, I can tell you that much. Probably going to be another Spain-Portugal flex, which is really not it for me. I'm actually expecting Forest to do the same preseason as last year, if I'm being honest, but nothing's been confirmed. Ball now with Casado. Squares it to Lavia. Chelsea not really created anything of interest right here. Lavia now. Swings it out wide to Neto. I didn't even know Neto was playing. He's been absolutely obsolete. Back to Casado. Lavia spreads it to Cucurella on the left-hand side. The game next to the white van was legendary. What with the bloody rose bushes along the side, man. Oh, that's just total embarrassment. Here come Newcastle on a counter. Balls into Flash Gordon. Casado runs with him. Steps over, turns back, gives it to Barnes. Barnes clips it. Poor. Goes behind for a goal kick. Perfect top 5. Liverpool, Team, Forest, Villa, and Chelsea. Man City and Arsenal miss out. I'll take that. I'll take that. West Ham is my worry. Things don't go to plan against them. Never. You say that, right? But West Ham have won 1 game since like February, I think. And I think that was against Southampton. I can't remember who it was against. Free kick to Newcastle. Can you get tickets to the game today? Check the exchange out. You might get lucky. I don't know who I think gets top 5. If Newcastle win this, then I want Arsenal to miss out. Oh, they're checking for a red card here. Yo, this would be good if he gets sent off, you know. Because I don't think it's a red card, if I'm being honest with you, although he did look at him. But that means he's suspended for at least 2 games. The thing with it is that he did look at the defender before he elbowed him. I just don't think it was that forceful a contact. Yeah, it's on Sorry, Miss Jackson. They could give this, you know. They could give this. Big up, Tom. Hope you're well. They're going to send this to the ref. Surely they send him to the monitor. Liverpool, Newcastle, Forest, Man City, and Arsenal. Interesting. You all know if he's gone to the screen, that's it. GG's. In a bit, Jackson. It's going to be a red card. I think it's automatically is it a 2-match or a 1-match? Does anyone know? For me, the thing is that he's had a look at Botman before he's done the chat, before he's done it. See what I'm saying? Like, if he wasn't looking at the player first, he has a glance at him. Is it 3 matches? All right, perfect. Just big up, Mark. Hope you're well, buddy. He says, hi, Wolfie. Keep up the good work of the channel. Appreciate it, bud. I mean, the ref's having a good long look at it. Yeah, I'm not against Newcastle win, but I think a Chelsea win's better. All right, he's cancelled the yellow and he's given him a straight red in a bit. Sorry, Miss Jackson. You aren't for real. Yeah, Jimmy's going to be vexed. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, I really try. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. All right, they're bringing on James. It's a little innocuous. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a little innocuous. As in, I don't feel his intention was to do it. I think the fact that he looked at the player, Botman, first, that's the thing that got him. Straight red, 3 matches, double yellow match. In a bit, Jackson. In a bit, mate. Enjoy your summer holidays. Now, if we get Casado sent off, Newcastle, the Alliance, get Casado sent off. The feeling of relief to get the card cancelled, then immediately get a red. Thing is, once they go to the monitor, it's done. See, this would have been perfect if Liverpool had turned up last week. This would have been Chelsea basically Chelsea out, had Liverpool beaten them. And if Fulham hadn't conceded in the 94th minute, flicked on. Now, what we need, if Newcastle are going to win, they might as well tonk Chelsea. Yeah, Jackson's done for the season, according to the guys in the... Oh, Dan Burn with that header there. Looked like he was destined for the top corner. Yes, Murillo is playing. Good header there by Burn. Flashes wide. I need a pack of crisps or something. One sec. No. What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? I didn't want it, but it's ready salted, man. Like, I don't like... I'd have gone for a salt and vinegar, but obviously the kids have eaten all of those. I'd have taken a prawn cocktail, that's all gone. It was either this or cheese and onion. What's your favorite flavor? Actually, what flavor don't you like? All right, I'm on mute. Well, I'm eating so you don't hear the crunching. But I'm still here, obviously. Yeah, I hate chicken as well. Like cheese and onion is like, I don't really like it, but I'll eat it because it's whatever. Oh, pickled onion monster munch, next level. Good, man. I love pickled onion. Sour cream. They still do sour cream, man. Bro, Doritos, them chili wave ones, they're next level. Yeah, Sean, we did. We were 1-0 down at half time. My son scored a 35-yard screamer to make it 1-0 with 15 minutes to go. Then we got a second goal with 5 minutes to go. Then they got a penalty with 2 minutes to go, which wasn't a penalty, by the way. And then we scored with 30 seconds to go to win it 3-2. All right, one sec. Let me just wash my hands off. One sec. All right, back, man. All right, team news will be out in about 15 minutes for the Forest game. We'll give it to you as it comes. I'm in Tom Murillo starting. Good to see you and healthy. Shut up, Ez, man. What are you saying? Ez, oh, chance there. Poor by Barnes. Ez, you going to the game? Or is this the one you didn't get the ticket for? I can't remember. The season will be history for many clubs. All the washed up clubs are somehow good. Man, knickknacks are next level. You're right. I do like a good knickknack. Anyway, corner to Newcastle. You got it. All right, good. She played short to Nali. Plays it to the edge of the box. Crossed in by Barnes. Dan Burn with the header. And keeper picks it up. Little beef there. Yo, would you guys rather have a packet of crisps or a chocolate bar? Here come Chelsea down the right-hand side with Madwecki. Remember, they're down to 10 men here. Puts it into the box. That goes all the way through to Pope. Is that staying for the full game? Good question. Nice feed there by Bruno. Lays it off to Murphy. Murphy's law to Harvey Barnes. Back to Bruno. Man, I'm crisps all day over chocolate, man. All day. Ball played through. There's someone falling off. Murphy's claiming there was a foul there. I don't think it was. Chelsea are in serious trouble in this game right now, man. Newcastle in complete control. And more importantly for them, they've got the goal. Ball squared, cleared away by Chalobah, though. Yeah, Coventry can come back. That was a bozo goal they gave away, man. Afternoon, Jamie. Hope you're well. Livramento on the ball. Plays it short to Flash Gordon. Squares the ball to, is that Botman, I think? You ever had chocolate dipped crisps? No. But I used to have, do you remember them KP things where you had those sticks that dip into the chocolate? Do they even still do those? Tonali now in the box. Lays it off. Chance for Isak. Is that a pen? Did he get something on that? No, that's a goal kick. Yeah, I want Coventry up, man. We'll do some elite content with Matt SB next season if that happens. Came off Isak's butt there. Fruit. Oh, Simon, you're so boring, man. Yo, Simon, I was right down your neck of the woods, man. I was playing, you know, where the co-op is in Yaxley. We're playing the Hampton team there, in that park area. Such a crap pitch, by the way. So rock hard. I don't really like chocolate, to be honest. I'm not big. I like savory more than sweet. Here's Neto, though, edge of the box. Squares it to Madwecki. Thought about the shot, didn't take it. Cole Palmer to the byline, and it's a goal kick. Does it? You might have heard me screaming then, man. I was there from 10 o'clock. I was right at the far end pitch. Coming up to halftime, remember Forest team news out in about 10 minutes time. We'll bring it to you as soon as it breaks. But my understanding is Murillo is starting. Yeah, sensations are all right. Morning, Scott. Hope you're well, buddy. Bournemouth did us no favours against Villa. Yeah, facts. They didn't do us favour against Man City. Wolfie, have you been to more games in the last 2 years or more watch-alongs? Best you can't answer that. More watch-alongs, bro. I do miss going, though. Ball flicked forward. Isak lays it off to Tonali. Newcastle's midfield's so good and Joe Linton's not even playing. Ball now spread to the right-hand side. Kukurea will cut it out. Tested down by Barnes. He spins. Plays it to Bruno G. Out wide it goes to... and back to Barnes. Barnes drives. Plays it. Isak, terrible shot from the edge of the box. And Chelsea's best chance may be here in a counter-attack with Neto. He takes on Dan Burn. He does him for pace. Burn pulls him. Neto drives forward to the byline. There's no support. He shoots. He gets a corner out of it. Neto is lightning. That was never, ever a race with him and Dan Burn, man. But he had absolutely no support in the box. Dan Burn, very lucky there, pulling him from the shoulder. And he actually did well to get a corner out of this. Yeah, Neto's lightning, man. Not really, Harry. Not really. I think we can do better. By the way, 6 minutes of injury time. Sorry. Enzo crosses the ball, headed upwards by Chalobah, straight to Pope, though. Isak with the spin. Ref plays advantage. He was fouled. Comes to Flash Gordon on the left. Up against Cole Palmer. Tries to go outside him, spins around. That's not a free kick for me. I'm sorry, but ref's giving a free kick there. We've already got over 200 in here. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new. We've got the Forest team sheet coming out in about 8 minutes. Yeah, the game's gone if they're giving fouls for that, man. They're running shoulder to shoulder there. And he's giving him a yellow card on top. Oh, he's giving it to Enzo for complaining. He's a little whiny git, isn't he? All right, what we'll do at halftime, so we'll bring you the team sheet and then we'll leave it there for those of you joining late once we've discussed and debated it. I don't rate Simicast, man. Ball played short. Gordon now plays it square to Murphy. Is he going to shoot from there? No, he clips it towards the back post. Oh, it snuck in. Oh, that's poor by Livramento, man. He did well to sneak in round the back. Pause. And then his cross was poor. It's definitely onside. It should be half time. I don't mind Kyle Walker-Peters. I'd even take Dibbling from them. You gotta pause that, innit? You gotta pause that. All right, half time. It's Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. But more significantly, Surrey Miss Jackson has been sent off for an elbow to the face of Botman, which means he's out for the Forest game. How you doing, bad boy? Good to see you, bro. All right, so we got 6 minutes to the team sheet. What are we saying on this team sheet, guys? Back four will be the same. I think he goes Anderson and Sangare is the 6 and the 8. I think he brings Jota in on the right and puts Elanga on the left, Gibbs White in the 10 and Wood up front. I wouldn't do that, but I think that's what he's going to do. I just don't think Jota's that great, man. Hopefully he scores, though. Yeah, Harry's on it early. Palmer's been stinking it out, hasn't he? He could do that, Anthony. I just think Sosa looked a little bit fragile when he was playing the other day against Palace. Right, so don't forget. So you're running for today on FFTV. Now Murillo's in, Peter. Murillo's in. You've got this watch along, then we're straight into the Forest game, then the player ratings, and then there's a Grumpy Old Reds at 6:30. That'll be for an hour because I got to hightail it to Heathrow at 7:30. So, I mean, how long do you reckon it takes from here to Heathrow, bro? About an hour 40, something like that. Just want the Forest game to start now. One for 4 p.m. to come back top 5. I hear you, bro, and I'm not nervous, but I'm nervous. I don't know. I just, you know that, for those of you who are of my age, 23 and that, it's just how many times have we seen something like this? I'll tell you what, right? There was, do you remember? It would have been, I'm trying to think what year it would have been. I can't remember what year it was. It was on my missus's birthday because I took her to Thorpe Park, right? What year would it have been? It was just before my brother got married. When did he get married? I can't remember. There was a game at the end of the season where Forest messed up with Leicester. I was in Thorpe Park, right? Either we were playing Leicester or we were heads up against Leicester. Who knows the one I'm talking about? And I'm in Thorpe Park, right? And then back in them days, it's not like you got like freaking football apps and stuff, right? Man, trying to pretend I was like interested in. I don't want to talk too loud because she's in the other room, right? Trying to pretend. What year was it? Can someone remember the year? It would have been probably, I want to say like 2012, 13, something like that. It wasn't 1970 freaking six. Team sheet, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. We missed out on playoffs because we messed up. I think Leicester got in. I think that was the scenario. Leicester got in. And I was at Thorpe Park, man. I could tell you what the date was. Where was it? Her birthday's May the 1st. It was either on that day or on that weekend. We messed up then. In that flashback. Then the Stoke flashback. Oh, there's so many flashbacks, man. So many flashbacks with this team. This team kills me, man. It really does. Someone figure out the year for that. No, it wasn't 2009. 2009 would have been too early. Can someone give me the year, please? Was it 14? I just can't remember what year my brother got married. It was the year before he got married. I think you might be right. Was that the year that Leicester did that thing with the penalty against Watford? I think it might have been that year because they got into the playoffs, didn't they? Was it that one? Yeah, I was on Thorpe Park, man. That speed ride had just come out. It wasn't that good. All right, 2 minutes to the team sheet. Yeah, it was pretty romantic, bro. Oh, and by the way, that was the day I figured out she doesn't like theme parks. So I took her to her birthday to something she doesn't even like. Yeah, it hasn't got any better since. We could have got into the playoffs with yeah, it was that one. Who were we playing, Jamie? Can you remember? Was it against Leicester or was it we were up against Leicester in that one? Can we get 100 likes? Yeah, let's get the 100 likes done and dusted. Knockout, man. Yes, Ez showing his age now as well. You know what though, Ez? Sorry, that kind of feels like yesterday, bro. And I'm just looking at the date. We're looking over 10 years. We're looking over 10 years ago. No, it wasn't 2006, bro. No. 2006 was way too far back. It was Leicester at home. Yeah, I couldn't go because of the stupid birthday thing, man. All right, let's have a look at this team sheet about a minute to go. By the way, this isn't the team sheet. I'll update it. That's not the team sheet before you don't get excited or disappointed. You were born in 2006. Text my brother's in Switzerland. Otherwise, I'd text him. What year was it as that Leicester game? What year was it? All right. Are you lot ready? Your team today. Wait, where is it? Wait, the team sheet is 1 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah, I wasn't married, bro. I was like dating at the time, innit? Where's the team sheet? Oh, wait, no, it's still 30 seconds. My bad. 30 seconds. Oh, drum roll, please. And your team sheet for today is, there we go. Sangare's playing. Morato's playing. Oh, interesting. Murillo is not playing. I got told he was fine. Is Murillo on the bench? He's not even on the bench, being fully rested. Dominguez, Sangare, Anderson. Whoever that is, thank you for supporting us on Coffee. Absolute legend. Appreciate it. So Sells, Morato, Sangare, Williams, Anderson, Gibbs, Lightwood, Dominguez, Alanga, Milenkovic, Einar. What's he done here? Williams and so it's a back four. Sangare, Anderson. He's done that Dominguez thing, guys, on the right-hand side. Nuno, what you doing, bro? What you doing? 4-2-3-1. Why? 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 All right, so let's get the team sheet updated for you guys. It's exactly what you see, but it's Morato for Marillo. Now, I got told he was fit. Okay, there's your team sheet. So, 4-2-3-1. Sells in goal. Williams left back. Einar right back. Milenkovic and Morato in your 6 and the 8. Sangare and Anderson. Gibbs White in the middle. Dominguez on the right. Alanga on the left. Now he could go 4-3-2-1. Alanga's poop on the left. I don't know why he's doing that. Let's have a look at the Leicester team quickly. I hope the CBs can communicate. Yeah, they're both. Oh, what? Yeah, he speaks Portuguese. They'll be fine. So, okay, look at this Leicester team. Leicester have gone with Stolarski in goal, JJ right back, Sideshow Bob, and Cody Rhodes. All right, let me get you all the stuff here. So, wait, that's not the subs. So let me just update the subs for you. You guys get to see me doing this live now. Very exciting. Let's just see if the away teams. Okay, let's start with the Leicester lineup, then I'll do the subs for you. So there's your Leicester lineup. If we can't beat this team, man, like it's got Sideshow Bob and Cody Rhodes at centre back, Luke Thomas left back, Skip Ndidi in midfield, El Ghanous, McAteer on the right wing, Jordan Ayew on the left, and Reg Vardy up front. This is a terrible team. 4-2-3-1. Wolves, we can't do that one because of Villa winning. Villa won, so that messed it all up. So, are you feeling more or less confident now you've seen that, guys? Let's see if the subs is... There's your subs. Basically, Abbott's in for Morato, who's on the bench. So Murillo doesn't even make the bench. That must have been some late change because I got told he was going to start. It was 2017, was it? Yes. Okay. That was the year I was in Thorpe Park then. Exciting. Thank you, though. It took you long enough to figure it out. So Taiwo on the bench, Yates on the bench, Abbott, Tuffalo. That bench doesn't look very strong to me. I thought you said Skip and Diddy. I'm sorry. On paper, this team should tonk them. This is the Forest team if you're joining late. Basically, Morato in for Murillo. All right. Sorry, Ez. Sorry, mate. Your message didn't highlight up. You're not brown enough, bro. I gotta say, I don't like this Dominguez on the right-hand side. It doesn't look balanced. Unless he's playing a midfield three. I don't know why you would against crappy Leicester. I don't know why you would. Is Reg Vardy looking for Olive? Yeah. Why do you keep saying bro live? Morata will be fine with Milenkovic next to him. I hope so. I just think, like, even though I don't fully rate Jota, at least it would have been more balanced if Jota was there. It makes me think maybe he's going to midfield three. But he did this against Palace, didn't he? Anyway, the Chelsea team are coming back out. I got told he was fit, bro. Unless something late's happened to him or they just haven't risked him last minute. Who knows? MG Dub, I don't like MG Dub out on the right. I really don't. I'm not a fan of that one. Doesn't matter. We still need to win. A hat full of goals, sort out goal difference would be nice. Agreed. See, that's what I would have done, Harry. If you're playing this 11, I would put Dominguez where Anderson is, Alanga on the right, and then Anderson on the left. I know Anderson's been brilliant in the 8, but for the sake of the balance, maybe it's worth it. Sosa in the box is lethal. Not sure why we don't. But he's a bit weak on the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if Sosa left. Against that Leicester side, we need Sangare in full flow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's get back into the game. What I'll do, I'll keep the Forest team on the right-hand side for you guys. If you're joining late, you can see it. Let's just get that up for you guys. Boom. There you go. So that's the Forest team. Confirmed. Is this the setup for the press? We won't press. The thing is, Leicester will try and push forward and they'll mess themselves up. Sangare to score. Oh my God, could you imagine that Sangare haters if he scored? Could you imagine? All right, we got over 250 on a non-Forest match. Big up to you guys. But how are we doing on the likes? We're on 112 likes. Let's see if we can push that up to 150. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you're new here. If you're just joining, that's the Forest team confirmed. 4-2-3-1 or maybe a 4-3-2-1. We'll see when it starts. The big news, Murillo out, even though I got told he's in. So hopefully he hasn't picked up a late injury. Simon, I fully agree. Alanga needs to be on the right, man. I don't like that setup with Alanga on the left. They've saved Murillo for the last 2 matches as they are harder than Festa, maybe. I just think if he's fit, you should have played him. Honestly, lads, we have an amazing season, whatever happens. Yeah, Luke, but, like, I still want Champions League. Don't like Morata versus Vardy. We know he knows how to lose a marker. Yeah, but Vardy's older than Ant, man. Vardy's older than Ant. Look, for me, the one that needs a big game today is Morgan Gibbs-White. He needs to step up today. Big time. Shout out to Mel in the chat. Chat. I'm all French. Le Mel Lindley in the chat. Predictable as always from Nuno, she says. He's their only outlet if we stop the supply to him. No, we don't worry about Vardy. Vardy's not the issue. Their only decent player is El Khanous. He's decent. The rest of them are crap. And I'd probably say Ndidi. Ndidi's okay, you know. Someone's down injured here. Who is that? Livramento, man. He looks in a lot of pain. Livramento. He's got a pretty cool name. Nuno going for a point. Reed, we interested in Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa's absolute dog ass, man. We do not want to get him. No disrespect. If you get Champions League, you need a better 9. We need a younger 9. And we need... What else do we need? I think we need 2 new wingers, guys. I'm sorry, but Elanga is patchy. He's patchy. When he's in his purple patch, he's red hot. I just feel consistency this season not been there. I'd also say Hudson-Odoi, man. Since the Man City game, he hasn't really turned up. MGW needs to be our difference maker today, 100%. Ez, you're not going to be late. What time are you going down, Ez? Pause. If we get Champions League, we'd probably get Zurich and Galatasaray, knowing our luck. Not guaranteed the Barca's and Real Madrid. Luke, I'm fine with that, bro. I want the 3rd star. Yeah, we definitely need squad depth. Sup, Vigo? Hope you're well. Well, you'd even now for your haircut or going to the ground. Anyway, we're back underway with this game. Chalaba on the ball. Livramento's back on the pitch. So that coffee, I just want to thank whoever grabbed it, but it was anonymous. So much love to the coffee grabber. Appreciate it a lot. If you want to grab me a coffee, you can click on the link. It's pinned in the chat. We will probably have the worst pot in the Champions League. Nah, man, it doesn't work like that anymore. It doesn't work like that. Because you play 2 teams. I don't even know why they're seeding it anymore. I don't understand the point in the seeding. Because you play 2 teams from each pot. Bad boy, big up to you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, Murillo's not in. You sent me a message on Twitter. Thank you, bro. I will pick it up when I'm on Twitter. Wait, what? Here come Chelsea with Cole Palmer just walking left and right. Vardy's too old, Simon. James gives it to Palmer. Palmer now turning. Chelsea on the front foot here a little, risking it, pushing players forward. Don't go after Harry Kane. Why would we go after Harry Kane, bro? Lavia, nice pass there to Palmer. Terrible touch. Palmer is washing up this season. And that's overhit by Bruno. It should be picked up by James. It is. I mean, Gordon goes down so easy there. It's embarrassing. And now Chelsea might be able to break here with Caicedo. He drives forward. That's an overhit ball, but Neto should be quick enough to get there. He is. Dan Burn slides in and somehow wins a goal kick. Played well there. Yeah, Turbo, I kind of agree with you, bro. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, no, Anthony, like, go. I don't even know who Leicester have got after us. We can just go and get their crap. In fact, it'd be funnier if he just didn't get it. So, what are you guys thinking to the Forest team? For those of you joining late, that is the Forest team there, confirmed. We got blue tinted glasses in the house. Yo, what are you saying to your team, man? You predicted it pretty much on the money. It looks crap, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. Outside of El Khanous, man, I don't know what you're saying, man. Like, if we don't beat Leicester, that will be like Real Madrid losing to Doncaster or something like that. That's how bad that Leicester team looks. I want to keep a clean sheet for two reasons. Mats is one step closer to Golden Glove, and to piss Brady off. Who's Who's Brady? Why you want to piss Brady? Brady. I was gonna say, who is that? Yo, Lux, are you even serious right now, bro? I mean, come on, bro. Like, even you, like, fully drunk and high, I don't think would believe that statement. Wolfie is right. Nuno's the Portuguese Steve Cooper. I did not say that. I said he's turning into. Turning. There's a difference. Hope for a win as neighbours next to me is a Chelsea fan, says Paul. I think flop of the week goes to Man City. Can't even beat dead Southampton. I think Southampton are better than Leicester, though. I really do. So, like, we better beat Leicester. I think the three worst teams in the league are Leicester, Spurs, and Man U. Big up to my man Jace with the 30 months. Shout out to Jace. 30 months, bro. That's crazy. Appreciate you, bro. 3 stars. I think you're right. I'm so close to Nuno out, but we can't lose him, says Muhammad. Nah, man, Nuno's done a ridiculous job this season. As in, a good ridiculous. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. All right, still 1-0 here to Newcastle. Miley's coming on. Mylene Cyrus is coming on for Newcastle. When does the transfer window open up? There's a mini transfer window, something like the 1st of June to the 14th of June, and then it opens again on the 20th of June. It's weird because of that Club World Cup. Wolfie, since Dubai, he's been whack. Dubai was a kick in the teeth, wasn't it? Paul in a big dilemma there. Nuno's got yours European football, and you got fans wanting him out. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, Daniel. I don't want him out, man. He's gone from 17th to potentially Champions League in less than a year. That's ridiculous. What's the point of the Club World Cup? To make Chelsea and Man City richer so they can spend more money. Big up to my boy Simon Ovi-Axley. Have this on me, bro. Come on, you Reds. Oh, I love you, bro. Right. One day this summer, Simon, I am taking you out for a Costa at freaking the Serpentine. Me and you, a romantic date just outside the Tesco's. And we'll talk ball. We'll talk about Forest and stuff. Big up to you, Simon. Chelsea playing okay with 10 men here, you know. Kukurea now on the left-hand side. Happy birthday to Attitude Era. Enzo now on the ball. Squares it to Lavia. Lavia to Casado. Nice ball into Enzo. Switches it wide to Kukurea. To the byline. Crosses it in. Terrible. Straight at Pope. How did Inter Miami get into the Club World Cup? I'll show you how. That's how. And like this. And Messi brings the money, yeah? How does Chelsea get into the Club World Cup? Liverpool aren't even there because it's It's based on your last 5 years. Oh, Isaac might be in here. James does well though, defends, claims a foul, but I think he goes behind for a corner. They're trying to turn it into the All-Star game of NBA. Not really. They're just trying to generate like ridiculous revenue, man. Like Chelsea and Newcastle, Chelsea and Man City are going to make about 80 million each, and it's like pure profit. So that basically funds their transfer window for free. Tom said the ticket's 11K. That was hilarious, man. Corner here. Oh, shot by Isak. Isak's not been playing great today. Big up, Rajiv. Hope you're well. Yeah, bro, you got like all the Saudi teams. You got the MLS teams. No, when I'm saying the last 5 years, I'm talking like Chelsea won the Champions League, didn't they? Man City have won the league. That kind of 5-year coefficient, or whatever you call it. Kukureya's in behind here. Chops back. Lays it off to Lavia. Lavia to Casado. Oh, Susan, that might be why, you know. That's a good point. Oh, crap. What is that? Yeah, they are, Daniel. They are. And that's what Man City are trying to get Gibbs White for the Club World Cup. Bro, he should have timed his thing better. He should have thought 9 months ago. Let me just hold out a couple more weeks. Chelsea now dominating the second half for me. Not really creating any chances though. All played back to Sanchez. Plays out to the right-hand side. Casado, nice turn there. Drives into the Chelsea half. He's got a couple of options there. Oh, that's poor. He hits Palmer with the ball. That's given back to Pope. Leicester played a 5-3-2. No, 4-2-3-1. Here comes Lavia. Plays out to Casado. Casado to Enzo. Chelsea moving decent here, but not creating much. %42 of you are happy with the lineup. 23% of you are not, and 33% are not sure. They're with Anne. Fence sitters. It's 30 minutes left in this game. It's Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Chelsea in control, but not in control of the scoreline. Here come Newcastle, though, on a potential counter-attack. Harvey Barnes down the right, plays it into the middle. That's a nice pass back out to him. Terrible cross by Harvey Barnes. Straight to the keeper. Should have done better there. By the way, Harvey Barnes is one I would take at Forest. Now, here comes Neto. Game stretching a little bit. Spins around, gives it to Casado. Back to Neto. Oh, ball switched out. Kukureya takes a shot. Oh, good save by Pope. Should be saving that one and does. And I'll tell you what, Chelsea are finding a way back into this game. And Newcastle need to be careful. Decent shot by Kukureya. Low, across goal. Pope gets the left arm to it. All right, bro. See you in 20. Here's Lavia on the ball now. Cuts a long diagonal, finds Kukurea, chests it down into the channel to Enzo. Crosses it, blocked by, I think that was Shah, and it'll be a throw-in. Ball goes back to, who's that? Chalobah. Plays it to Colwill. Forest legend that is Colwill. Chat, in your eyes, is Colwill a Forest legend? Simon, I got no idea, man. I'm like, I don't know anymore. I'm gonna have to redo the maths of the maths. There's gonna be a change here for Newcastle. By the way, if you're joining late, that is the Forest team. Wait, which way do I point here? That's the Forest team there. Morato is in for Murillo. All played in the channel. People falling over. No free kick given. Barnes not happy. The Geordies in the crowd not happy over. Yeah, Simon, that Villa result is throwing the cat amongst the pigeons, man. I don't know anymore. I literally don't know. All I know is if we win our 3 games, we've got Champions League football. That's really all I can tell you guys right now. But do you trust Forest to win 3 games in a row as well? I don't. No worries. That's literally the only maths I can give you right now is Forest win all 3, we get Champions League. Can we draw? Can we win 2 and draw 1? Maybe. Depends what Villa do. Also, it depends what Man City now do because they've dragged themselves back into this. Did anyone see Chelsea not beating Man U next week? You know what? I want to check something. This will be funny. I reckon there's going to be people waiting in the actual watch along. Let me check. This will be hilarious. There is as well. It's people waiting. Not really. Man U's going to be. Yeah, they're going to rest everyone, bro. They're going to rest everyone. That's the thing. But then again, Chelsea and Man U do have some weird results between them. I can see us beat Leicester, West Ham, and a draw to Chelsea. That could be enough if Villa drop points. That puts Forest on 68. Also, let's not forget Bournemouth. No, they won't, but could do something against Man City. How many points are Man City on, guys? Yeah, but they won't play, Jeff. They won't be playing. Villa have got Spurs and then Man U. Villa are done. So I'm just looking at Man U's team now. They've gone quite strong against West Ham. Actually, they've not even playing Anana. I mean, that's probably an upgrade. Man City are on 65. So we would be on 64, yeah? So it would be 1 point behind them. Yeah, Spurs are definitely focused on the final. Chelsea, though, look like... If anyone's going to score, it looks like it's going to be Chelsea on this one. I wish they'd rest Rasmus, man. That would probably make Man U stronger. Again, I'm talking obviously against the Chelsea game. Does Jackson's second yellow? It was a straight yellow, Colin. It got upgraded to a red, so he's out for the Forest game. Big up, Stephen. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, I can't see the Geordies being happy with this second half performance. Pete will probably call it a professional second half. Yes, we were very professional and just they're breaking through here. Cole Palmer, edge of the box, goes wide with it, crosses in, hits the Newcastle defender in the family jewels there, comes back out to Palmer, plays it off for a corner. So Villa and Chelsea probably in, yeah, definitely. I think we kind of may need to turn our attention towards Man City and Arsenal. You are right. Chelsea have been better with 10 men. That's because Jackson's a hindrance because he's so crap. Anyway, edge of the box, Casado to Palmer. Newcastle looked unplayable after 20 minutes, and I don't know what's happened to them. It's all Chelsea right now. It's a nice pass. Ball now whipped wide. It's too much, though, and he'll go behind for a goal kick. City and Arsenal are the ones to watch. Yeah, but that depends on stupid Bournemouth doing us a favour. Hey, Wolfie, worst thing now is Chelsea score and a draw, right? Not really, bro. Not really. Look, what I'd say is there's an argument for all three scenarios. A draw isn't actually the worst result because of what Villa did. I'll tell you what, actually, a draw is better. A draw is better. I'll tell you why. Because that would put Newcastle to 64 points. If they then lose to Arsenal, that leaves them on 64. Let's assume by some miracle Forest win their 2 games. That puts us on 67, 64. So we would need... Oh, what a crap shot there by Bruno. So that would mean a draw against Chelsea. You know what? A draw is actually decent. If you trust Forest to go WW draw, then a draw is decent. Does that make sense? Because Newcastle won't be able to, if they lose to Arsenal, they won't be able to catch Forest if Forest and Chelsea draw. All right, so let me just say that so it's a little clearer, right? If this ends up in a draw, Newcastle and Chelsea are both on 64 points. Now, let me fast forward it. Forest win their next 2 matches. Newcastle lose and Chelsea beat Man U, okay? That puts Forest and Chelsea on 67, Newcastle on 64 with 1 game to go. So if Forest and Chelsea play out a draw, Newcastle can't catch either one. Does that make sense? Now, that's assuming Villa drop a point in their next 2 games. So a draw isn't the worst result. Morning, NC. Hope you're well. Does that make sense to everyone? The Arsenal game is important. Chelsea to draw. Don't celebrate too early. We're at least getting a point here. Yo, Texas, I said Chelsea winning is the best result for Forest. That is true, Harry. And we're always playing last, man. We're always playing last. It's so annoying. For Chelsea to lose it, it puts more pressure on them coming to us against it. I don't trust us. I don't trust us to do the business ourselves. I prefer it when we do proxy wars, man. Proxy wars. That's the way to go with Forest. You get me, Mark? I don't trust us, man. Like, oh, Newcastle. Oh, what a tackle there by what's his face? Colwell, the Forest legend. What a tackle. But Harvey Barnes went outside and he poked a left boot, trapped the ball nicely. Right, I'm just gonna nip to the loo, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, NFFC 11. That's true, bro. But I don't trust us to do it. Maybe we do. Who knows? Look, we've finished well the last 3 seasons. Last 2 seasons, sorry, in the Premier League. So I just don't trust. Come on, man. We've seen it. We've seen the script enough times. All right, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm back. What have I missed? What have I missed? I found myself a little snack as well. Still 1-0. Been any chances? Why is the ref doing that? Well, Sancho's on. Chelsea are in the box here. Laid off to Sancho. Laser after James. Outside of the boot. Not great. Cleared away by Newcastle. Yeah, we're in the top 5 if this doesn't end up in a draw. Enzo to Casado. Out wide to Gusto. Chelsea still trying. Laid off. There's a chance here. Oh, he saved that. Good save by Pope. Shot from, I think it was Enzo. Got a fingertip to, I think it might have been hitting the crossbar. I'm not sure it was going in. It'll be a corner to Chelsea. Still got about 7 minutes to go here. James will take the corner. Here comes the corner from James. Whipped in. Headed away by Byrne. And as far as James. Gives it to Palmer. Palmer squares it to Casado. Back to, is Gusto on? Big up Danny for subscribing. Back to Casado. Out wide on the left to Neto. Neto switches to the left side. Cuts in on his right. Goes back on his left to the byline. Cuts back on his right. Crosses it in. Deep cross. Headed across. Headed away by, who was that? I think it was Bruno. And now Barnes can break here for Newcastle. Good tackle by Forest legend Colwill. Then he's fouled. Been a Forest fan too long to believe it won't happen. Yeah, man. I hear that, bro. I hear that. Anyway, here's freedom fighter Sancho, sorry. Plays it back to Forest legend Colwill. To Casado. Everyone barring the keeper in the Newcastle half here. Gusto now. Oh, traps himself a little, but does all right. Has to go back to the keeper. Sanchez goes long. Finds Neto. Poor touch, but gets away with it just about. Cucurella will pick this one up. Hey, Paddock. Hope you're well. Enzo now on the ball. Gets fouled. It'll be a free kick to Chelsea just inside their own half. It's Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Don't forget, we got the big game coming up straight after this. Forest versus Leicester. The East Midlands derby. Does anyone think this game feels like long? Yes, man. It's dragging. And it's not even been that entertaining, to be honest. Yes, Stephen, we need favours from Bournemouth as well, man. Here comes Palmer, though. Can he produce? So he's surrounded by 4. It's cleared away by Byrne. James gets a header onto it. Juggled by Bruno. Byrne clears. It's a bit messy here. And then a foul. Sonali gets the free kick. I don't know what F1 videos to make. Go old school, man. Do why Schumacher was the greatest of all time. East Midlands derby, that isn't a derby, true. That's the biggest sunglasses I've ever seen. My God. This would be an epic choke from Newcastle if they don't get all 3 points here. I mean, they've been very poor in the second half, I have to say. It's a poor touch there. Blocked. It'll be a throw into Newcastle. You never know what's going to happen in football, man. My under-14s were 1-0 down with 15 minutes to go. 2-1 up with 4 minutes to go. 2-2 after a dodgy penalty with 2 minutes to go. And then we got the winner in the last minute to get promotion. They are, Phil. They are looking very lackluster. This is the thing with Newcastle. They either look like the best team in the world or an average team. I'm going to the Austrian GP, so I'm going to do a vlog, some of the stuff there. Right, F1 hasn't been good since Schumacher's gone, man, I got to say. That's the thing with Leicester, man. They're Billy no mates, isn't it? Or Billy no enemies. Only on East Midlands derby when it involves Forest and Leicester, and that game's not one of them. Here we go. Kukurea breaking. He's got some space here. He's got Enzo outside of him, plays it to him. Edge of the box now. Through the arms. Look, Kukurea's fallen over, and it's cleared. Sancho not bad there, but can't control it. And then it's hoofed away by Newcastle. Newcastle are going low blocking their way to this win. It's picked up by Forest legend Colwill. Plays it back to Sanchez. 2 minutes to go, and then we're switching over to the Forest game. Palmer now. Stuck in his own half. What's going on there? He has to play it back to the keeper. Kukurea flicks it on to Enzo. He squares it, just about reaches Palmer. Now Palmer starts driving forward. Back heels it to Enzo, plays the ball forward. It's laid off to the right, and Gusto. He whips the ball in. James with a header over the bar. Oh, he should have done better with that, man. He looped his header instead of trying to get over the ball. Chance there for James. The header was too loopy. Honey nut loops there, man. Be a goal kick to Newcastle. Leicester's derby is Coventry. I think it's more Northampton, if I had to say, geographically, isn't it? Bain saying Forest 3, Leicester 1. I'd take another 7-0 up, man. That would do our goal difference the world of good. Goal kick's been taken. We're down to a couple of minutes here. Headed forward by Colwill, and then Casado's wrestled down the Newcastle player there. It'll be a free kick to Newcastle. For those of you joining late, that is the Forest team sheet. The breaking news is Murillo has not been put into the squad. Even though we've been told he's fit. Maybe it's the birth of his child suddenly come or whatever. I don't know. It's going to be a booking here for someone. It's gone to Kravis. I'd take 1-0. In fact, any combination of 3 points. Give me the 3 points, man. The scoreline at the end of the day. We're not going to catch the goal difference, so it is what it is. Morning, Lawrence. Hope you well, buddy. Remember, we've got the Forest game after this. Then we've got the player ratings. Then we got Grumpy Old Reds at 6:30. It'll only be for an hour because I got to get my ass to Heathrow. Has Morato started in the back four for us before? I think he has, mate. I think he has. Here comes the free kick towards the back post, towards the back of the area, the penalty area thing. Bruno on the ball. Edge of the box. The shot. Oh, it's gone in. It's deflected. It's looped over the keeper. And that's game, set, and match to Newcastle. I'm pretty sure that took a deflection. The shot was by Bruno Gomes. And it's 2-0 to Newcastle. And that's done and dusted. If it didn't get a deflection, that's a great finish. But I'm pretty sure it deflected. And now we all have to hope Manchester United do something against Chelsea. He's taking the corner flag, man. He's got Nathan Tyson settings there, man. Just check there's no offsides or anything. I'm sure this got a deflection. They just backed off him. I think it deflects off Gusto. I wish they'd showed the better. Here we go. This is the angle for it. Yeah, it gets a deflection. It gets a deflection. All right, so it's over to Forest now. Can Forest get themselves back into the top 5? Time to relax off the wash. Time to relax off to wash the starter dinner pots will be before the main course watch along starts. We are 20 minutes away from Forest kicking off. You better win your match now. We've given you an out. Technically, we don't actually need to win because we have to play you, isn't it? I hate Man U, but we cheering them on against Chelsea. Michael, don't get your hopes up. They'll be playing the kids. That's literally before their Champions League. Okay, I'm going to switch this across. This game's done, right? I'm going to switch this across to Forest so we can start the build-up. This will redirect you to that Forest one. We'll start the build-up. We'll go through the team sheets, get chatting to all the guys. So as soon as this one goes, in the chat, it will say click here to freaking join, or if you've got auto directs on, it will take you straight there. So we're going to kick this one across. But as far as I'm concerned, Newcastle have won this. So we'll see you over on the main event. The main event Mafia. All right, in just a couple of minutes. So go grab yourselves a drink. Get your nerves calm. Please do hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Newcastle have won this one. Even if Chelsea get one back, it's all done. And we'll see you on the main event. Come on, you Reds.